View those individuals on stage, man, they must be Teflon. Man, nothing can stop them, or, my team and a couple of my friends, man, Jordan, you're a machine. Like, no, I'm a human being. I have feelings too, right? Well, nothing bothers you. You just, like the Energizer button, you just keep going. But on the contrary, I said, I started thinking to myself, what should I share with you? Because I want to deliver something to impact you. Will you allow me to do that today? Will you receive that today? So all I could think about is, let me share with you where I come from, where I came, the struggles that I had to go through to persevere, maybe some of the principles of success that I developed along the way, which has morphed me and made me to who I am today. I'm going to share with you my heart. The heart of a champion. I consider myself a champion. Do all of you consider yourself a champion? Yes! Yes! You are champions. But you got to believe it. You got to believe it. This is where it started for me. That's my mom, Darlene, my brother Tyler. My mom raised me as a single mom. In Hawaii, I grew up being disappointed by loved ones. How many of you guys get disappointed in your business by friends and family? It's called life. I experienced it at a young age. I got to see my mom struggle, give her heart, soul to try to provide for me and my brother Tyler. From trying to go to school, from working here, getting government assistance, buying groceries with food stamps, being embarrassed about it, being in a car that would break down, catching city bus to school. I experienced that and more. I experienced it enough to know that when I became a man, I'd be damned if my future generation would go through that. Because I knew that I had a decision when I became a man to create my own destiny, to create my own legacy, if I worked for it. So I joined the United States Army. That's a picture of me hugging some of my military police buddies in Baghdad, Iraq. I was 18 years old in the first push, 03 to 04. You think I was ready? You think I questioned my capability? Hell, I just graduated military police school 2-3 months prior and then got the call. But I rose up. I said, this is my shot to create my legacy, to make my family proud, my brother proud, my siblings proud, Hawaii proud. Did I question if I was capable, if I was equipped? Of course, I was brand new. But at the end of the day, I knew that I could just give it all I got. And whatever happened that day, as long as I gave it all I got, as long as I paid attention to my training, as long as I applied, as long as I believed and was loyal to the cause and to the mission, I'll leave the rest in God's hands. I would literally wake up every day praying, if today's my day, let it be, but let me go out guns a-blazing. So I developed some things, some traits, some characteristics. Things like loyalty. Loyalty to the man who stood next to me and the woman that stood next to me fighting for their country, their freedom. And I'd be damned if I ever gave less than 110% every day. Because at the end of the day, all we got is our effort, our attitude, every day. And if you control those two things, leave the rest to God. Learn from your mistakes. You're not perfect. Sacrifice. I remember there was a push. We went 3 days without sleep with about 80 pounds of gear. And some people think they have it hard because they gotta make 5 calls in a day. Or they gotta hear no twice in a day. You mean I gotta make a list of 25 people? I don't even know 25 people. Try 140 degrees weather, 80 pounds, 3 days of no sleep. That's called sacrifice for a cause, for a purpose, for a reason. Aren't all of you here today for a cause, for a purpose, for a reason? Gratefulness. You know, sometimes we have this entitlement mentality. I'm a RD now. I'm an ND now. I'm an ambassador now. I'm entitled. I'm entitled. You owe me. You should do this for me. You should build my team. You should come to my marketplace. You should work with this guy in my team. Wake up. Wake up. Be grateful for everything you got and kill that entitlement bullshit. You want to complain? You want to be entitled? Let me tell you something. When people are serving our country overseas, they're grateful for air, they're grateful for breathing, they're grateful for eating, they're grateful to serve a purpose. And that's what all of you have today. You serve a cause greater than yourself. It's not about you. It's not what's owed to you. You get everything that you work for in life. Everything you focus on, that's what you get. That's what you attract. Discipline. You know, I heard something that John Maxwell said after I developed it, but it made sense to me. Motivation gets you going. Discipline keeps you growing. All of you are hooting and rallying. Woohoo! I want to see how you're walking, how you're talking 30 days from now, 60 days from now, 90 days from now. It's called discipline. It's developed. It's a muscle. You have to discipline yourself. Because motivation alone will not get you where you want to go. That's real talk. You think I was motivated every single day for a year straight being in the country? 140 degrees heat? Take a blow dryer, put it in your face on high. That's what the air feels like every day. It's called discipline. Sacrifice, serving others. Serving others, what does that mean? Well, maybe I could take the heat a little bit better. I'm a little dark skinned, right? From Hawaii. My brother at arms went down, heat exhaustion. He was from New York. White boy from New York. He was like, it's hot. Boom. Out. It's like, damn, I gotta help him out. It's life or death. Serving others. We picked him up. And we made sure he got home safely to get IV 24 hours. Wow. That's serving others. All of you here today are in a vehicle to serve someone. And if you decide to go do that, you can drastically impact not only them, but their family, their future family, their history, their future family, their legacy. You have the ability to do that, so don't take it lightly. Personal courage. You guys are courageous. You are courageous. It's in you. I'm no different than you. You have the courage, you have the capability, you're fearless, but you gotta believe it. You have to feed it and starve the fear. Are you courageous?
Yes.
Are you courageous?
Yes.
Are you courageous?
Yes.
Are you courageous?
Yes.
Will you starve the fear?
Yes.
Responsibility. Well, I'm gonna wait till my ambassador tells me what to do, and I'm gonna make sure that, my shareholder follows up with me, and because I'm gonna let them take responsibility for my business. No. I was an associate. I was an associate trying to figure things out. Why? Because when I enrolled, my mom, my beautiful mom, Darlene, love you, Mom. When I enrolled, she went Rising Star. See, I wasn't the top recruit. I didn't have a background in networking or an entrepreneur. I ran a successful business prior to this. I was just an individual who served 10 years in the Army that wanted more, that was dissatisfied. How many guys are dissatisfied? You want more? Or you might not be dissatisfied, you might be happy where you're at, but you know that you're capable of more, capable of serving more people, capable of providing your family with more things, more time, more income, more trips. Take personal responsibility for your business. You are the leader of your business. That's my daughter. I became a father, and I wanted to give her every single thing that I wasn't able to get as a child. Don't get me wrong, my childhood was beautiful. My mom worked her butt off. She sacrificed. She showed me love. She showed me hard work. But I had to take those things and multiply them. I was going to break the curse of poverty, of government assistance, of having minimum options in life. It was on me to do that. No one else. No one else is going to raise my daughter. No one else is going to take responsibility. No one else is going to pay my bills, her college tuition, create life experience for her. But I have the opportunity. You have the opportunity. You have the vehicle to do it, but you got to go to work. That's Luna when she's 2 years old. I'm stationed in Hawaii. She's in Puerto Rico because I failed at marriage. I lost 2 homes. I was going through a rough time recruiting for the Army when Iraq was on the news every day. You think that you have a hard time selling a $1.50 shake? Nobody wants to drink a shake. How about running an Army recruiting station? The first question somebody comes in 2006 when Iraq's on the news every single day is, am I going to have to go to war? Try overcoming that. Try overcoming that. And they mean pressure to perform. Or your career, your pay is going to be deducted. Your rank's going to be deducted. Your lifestyle is going to be deducted. You're going to get transferred to here or there if you don't complete mission. This is a blessing, guys. You got to view it that way. You got to filter your attitude. If you view this as a blessing and you're grateful every day for what you have, go work if you want more. Go learn if you want more. Develop yourself if you want more. But that's my daughter. That cake right there, I sent her mom money because the Army denied my leave. I didn't have the income to celebrate that special moment with my 2-year-old daughter. I got to view her second birthday through pictures. Now I understand we make sacrifices, but I didn't want to do that. I had no freedom, no option, no money, no time. I was confined. And seeing those pictures, all I could think of is my daughter asking, where's my dad? Where's my father? And that hurt me the most because I grew up with my dad not being there. I didn't want that. Then I got introduced to Visalis. I got introduced to Visalis, and to be honest with you, my mindset was so institutionalized. Because the military, the government, society they'll program you to think a certain way, act a certain way, do things a certain way, make decisions a certain way. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Absolutely. So when mom introduced this to me, now mom, I'm good. I'm an E-70 in the Army. 10 years in, combat veteran. Run an Army recruiting station. I'm in charge of people. Make $8,000 a month. I'm good. But then I started thinking, finance is there, but the time's not there. Then I started thinking, how many more birthdays do I want to miss? How many more special moments do I want to miss? And be away from my daughter. Seeing her twice a year, Christmas and winter. And having no choice, no option, because that's the way it is, so accept it. Let me tell you something. You don't have to accept anything. You don't have to settle. If you find something, if you see something, and you believe that there's an opportunity, there's a chance, it might be slim, you gotta take your shot. You have to take your shot. Don't let fear of failure, I don't know any better, I don't know anything, am I capable, stop you from making that decision, from potentially living the life that you want to live. Feeling that sense of purpose that you want to feel every morning. Jumping out of bed of excitement because you love what you do. Not dragging your feet to that place that you don't want to go. I enrolled into VI. My mom broke Rising Star Director. There was no mentor in Hawaii that I inspired to be like. People were like, well, how do you know anything? I served 2 years in the Army. I know what good leadership is and what good leadership isn't. That I know. So what did I do? I self-developed. So that excuse, no one's helping me. No one's giving me direction. You guys have VET, do you not? Do you use it? That's a different story. This is what I did. I'm not a genius. Matter of fact, it took me 8 years to get my college degree. 8 years. I'm gonna break $1 million in under 5. 4 years and some change. Crazy, right? So what did I do? Every morning I woke up, I self-developed. I YouTubed Nick Sarnicola. I YouTubed Ryan Blair. I YouTubed Blake Mallon. YouTubed Tony Lucero. And then I started asking questions. Who's the highest leader in my lineage? I said, Tony is. I said, I'm gonna earn my right for him to mentor me. I'm gonna work my ass off, and I'm gonna show that I'm ready. Because when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And I was ready. I was hungry. I wanted more. I had a burning desire. I wasn't afraid to fail. I made so much freaking mistakes when I got started. Because I had a sense of, I run an Army recruiting station. I know exactly what to do. I barely hit Rising Star Director. You guys want real talk? I begged my best friend from elementary, my third guy, because I needed my story. I wanted to win. I have a desire to win. I hate losing. I want to win. Why? Because I want to show people what's possible. Hey, man. Man, you trust me. You're my best friend. Come on. You know I'm not going to let you fail. You pay half, I'll pay half. And boom, Rising Star Director. And I went and I shared that story over and over and over and over and over again. On my 20th day, I hit Regional Director. No mentor, no direction, just a hungry, determined, personal development mindset is, hey, I'm not going to point the blame at anybody else other than myself if I don't develop myself. I have the tools. I need to go look at them, apply them. If I make a mistake, make an adjustment, but continue moving forward. It's like this. Oh, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Keep going straight. Oh, don't do that. Adjust. See, the thing about me is I'll continue firing. It's kind of like when you're zeroing your M16 or your M4. You have to fire, you have to take shots, you have to pick up the phone, you have to do calls, you have to get rejected, you have to do challenge parties, you have to do one-on-ones, and that's how you'll learn. You have to love to learn more than you love to win. I'm going to say that one more time. You have to love to learn more than you love to win. So that way when you fail, temporary defeat, you view it as a lesson learned. You're assessing what just happened. What did I say? What can I improve? How can I develop? What can I learn from this lesson? And I'm excited to go do it again because I'm going to attack it more knowledgeable, with more confidence, more skill set than I've ever had before. But if you stop firing, you'll never develop. All the reading, all the watching, that's not going to develop you. Can I read on how to fire an M16 and hit a bullseye? You can, but you won't hit that bullseye until you what? Until you fire. You're capable. You're capable, but you got to fire. What did I say earlier? My work ethic, my determination. Not my skill set. I didn't know how to build a business, but I was willing to learn. My work ethic would get me seen. That's all I could think. If I work my butt off, if I create my story, it'll get me seen, it'll get me noticed. And then once I have the right mentors, once I'm following somebody that knows what they're doing, that's proven themselves time and time and time and time again, I'm going to latch on to them and I'm going to be their best student. That's me as a national director in my beginning of my second month with Tony around the Lucero. That would be equity for you guys today. That's the beginning of my second month. I found my mentors. Tony would say, hey, Jordan, go do this. I'd complete it as fast as I could, come back and say, what's next? Oh, what? Really? You did it? Okay, go do this. Boom! What's next? Do this. Boom! What's next? Do this. Boom! What's next? Next thing you know, I go from regional director, 25,000 in volume my first month, by myself, just watching videos. Second month, doing 104,000 organically. Presidential director, RD, ND, PD. You think mentorship and direction made a difference? But you have to have the desire to win. You have to find it here. And you have it. You gotta let it out. You gotta find the reason why you're doing this. Unwavering belief. Third month broke ambassador here in Kansas City. And I believed that me and my team could have success. And there was times people, would you really think you can make it happen? And to be honest with you, that wasn't my goal. A lot of you see that picture, oh my gosh, success. I was aiming for 5-star. I missed, and I hit 3. What lesson can you learn from that? Here's the lesson. The effort and the energy and the sacrifice you believe that will take you to the rank that you want to go is not enough. I'm going to say that one more time. The effort, the energy, the amount of sacrifice, the amount of knowledge that you believe is enough to take you to where you want to go, it's not enough. That's what I learned there. Because I thought I was doing the action, the activity. I thought I had the skill set. By then I thought that, I had the team. I thought that I knew what I was doing, and I just gave it all I got. The amount of effort, the amount of sacrifice was for a 3-star ambassador. And that's what I got. So whenever you guys fall short and say, man, I didn't hit my goal, it's because of him, her, my upline didn't do this, my team didn't do this. Start with yourself first. Check your attitude, check your effort, check your consistency. And then once you create your story, you've got to believe in others before they believe in themselves. You've got to believe in others before they believe in themselves. You've got to believe in others before they believe in themselves. You've got to believe in others before they believe in themselves. Because that's what leaders do. Are you leaders? Are you leaders? Yes. You're leaders. You're developing leaders. You're developing yourself to be a leader, and then you have to pay it forward. I look at that picture. I see Paul Archie, a guy who's worked 27 years for the United States military, then had to get a job after that because the income he had was not enough to support his family. And now he gets to take his kids to school, pick them up from school, decide what he wants to do Monday through Sunday. How many guys would like to go and drastically change somebody else's life? Because of all the sacrifice, persevering for the ups and the downs and the learnings and the trials and every single roadblock you think or can't imagine, where your team doubting you, your leaders doubting you, sidelines doubting you, friends, family doubting you. It happened. I went through it. But once again, I developed something prior to Visalis that helped me create a warrior mentality. I served in war. You guys don't need to do that. You can create it here, develop yourself here. But because of everything, my life today, that's a picture of me and Luna, horseback riding in Puerto Rico. That's a picture of my mom and my siblings and my daughter. I flew all of them from Hawaii to Orlando. It's not cheap. So what can extra income do for you? You can bless your family. You can bless your mom. You can give your siblings, your family, your friends, your children life experiences. I didn't go to Universal Studios in Orlando until I was 24 years old. I didn't have the option to. Some of you guys, well, what's the big deal? Trust me, if you're from an island, it's a big deal. An island in the middle of the Pacific. We spend winters snowboarding in the snow, winter cabins, building snowmen. We go fishing in Hawaii for the summer. I mean, Luna thinks this is normal. We ride camels in Florida. And we go trick-or-treating at Disney. What do you want to do with your family, your kids? What experiences do you want for them? So that way they can remember, they can treasure. And you know the beautiful thing is, my daughter sees what I do. Your kids are watching you. Not what you say, your actions, what you're doing. My daughter looked at my bookshelf and said, "Are these leadership books?" She's 7. I said, "Yes." She said, "Can I read one?" I said, "Pick which one you want to read." She grabbed Maxwell's Daily Reader. I said, "That's a good one. Why don't you read it to me as we go driving in the car?" Your kids, your team, they mimic what you do. Not what you say, the actions that you take. Live your dream, create your life, lead with intention. No one's gonna create your dream. No one's gonna create your life. You are. You have to lead with intention. Every action step, everything that you do has to be intentional. Excitement, enthusiasm alone will not get you to where you want to be. You have to take intentional action, intentional activity, focusing intentionally in certain areas and not focusing intentionally in other areas. In closing, there's no magic to success. There's no magic to being a great dad. There's no magic to being a great leader. There's no shortcut to be taken for longevity. There's no easy road, so stop looking for it. There's no secret formula. Hey Jordan, tell me the secret formula. It's called work. And a burning desire to win and being a perpetual student. Stop avoiding hard work. Stop avoiding hard work. Stop avoiding hard work. If you want something in life, you gotta work for it. If you want a better team, work at it. If you want more for your family, work at it. If you want to live every single day on purpose, work at it. If you want equity for your family and the generations to come, what do you got to do? You want to love what you do, you work at it, because eventually you get good at it and then you'll love it. That's what passion is. You want to be a better dad? Work at it. You want more people at Vitality next year? Work at it. You want a bigger team? Work at it. You want more college saving for your children? You want your child to be able to choose where they want to go, what they want to do? You got to work at it. You want to become the person you believe that you can be? You got to work at it. You can get what you want in life if you work at it. March to equity. Let me tell you what I'm willing to do. I'm willing to roll up my sleeves every day, every minute, every second, every hour, and lead people. When in doubt, you gotta lead. When in doubt, do something. When in doubt, take some type of action. You think I got all the answers? You think Nick got all the answers? You think everybody got all the answers? But what we can count on is that they'll take consistent action to either figure things out and continue moving forward. That's all you have to do. Take continuous action. You're gonna find two things. That was the wrong thing to do, make an adjustment, do it again, or that was the right thing to do, keep going. That simple. Will you roll up your sleeves and go to work with me? Will you roll up your sleeves and go to work with me? Will you roll up your sleeves and go to work with me? We're gonna march 2,000 people to equity by sheer guts, determination, courage, the will to win. We're on a mission. People need us. You're leaders. You're capable. You have to believe in yourself, and they will follow. They will follow. They will follow you. They will follow you. They will follow you, because you are capable. March 2,000 families to equity. Create your legacy. Pay it forward. I love all of you. Thank you. It's my